Well, as you can see, I'm back down here on the river. I have come back down here to put trot lines out where we had them out, where I caught the big grass carp. If you didn't see that video, it's kind of cool. I showed eating it, probably time I'm smoking it, that kind of a thing. It's really a pretty cool video. Grass carp's good eating. If I thought I could set a line down here to catch just grass carp, I would still do it. But I'm down here trying to catch hopefully a big catfish. I got some good bait. You might have seen that on a previous video where I caught some smallmouth, but I caught some perch for bait. Not smallmouth for bait, but perch for bait. But back down here, I'm gonna set these lines out. I got my little sled right here, which goes behind me in the water. Carries everything I need. And it'll have my bait in there. Right now I got my bait in that bucket right there. It's just sitting there. It's got perch in it. It's got minnows, live minnows, dead minnows. So I've really got some good bait this time. Better bait than I had the last time I had these lines out. So I'm pretty excited about it. So we'll see what happens. But gonna go get my lines stretched out, put some weights on them, then go back and bait them. Come back in the morning and run them. We'll just see the old gamut of everything. See how it works. And if you're watching this video, I didn't put it on here for nothing. Something happened. You may want to stay tuned and watch. So hang in there. Oh, that's cool. We got a really good rain here about 6 days ago, and it kind of put new water in this river. Plus, on top of that, it's been like 60 degrees at night, and this 75-degree water is now 65 degrees, I think, but it's chilly. Chilly. We fish in a river called Spring River in Arkansas, and I have to keep reminding myself that this isn't nearly as cold as Spring River in Arkansas. It's not. This is chilly, but it's not that cold. Spring River down there at Mammoth Springs, Arkansas, Hardy, that water is cold. It's got trout in it. That tells you anything. There's trout in it 365 days a year. That's how cold that water is. But here, trout would never live. Maybe in the winter. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tie my bait bucket up. I'm just gonna leave it sitting here. The water's moving good enough to keep fresh water going in it. I will just leave it here, and that's where it'll be till I get ready to bait up. Figure out something to hook it to or something. Got a string here. There, that'll keep that good. Now that bait will stay good and alive right there. Oh my goodness. Right there. See that? It's full of good bait, live bait. I want to keep it alive at all cost. All right. I'm in deep water here. Well, deep when you're wading and setting a line. Now, if I was in a boat, this wouldn't be very deep water at all now, would it? I'd be like, this water not very deep, but it's up to my neck right now. Oh, there's some big rocks in here I'm able to stand on, so that really helps. That helps a bunch. Jackson was going to come with me, my grandson, you know, Jackson, but he couldn't because he had a school thing to go to. It's that time of the year, you know, middle of August. I tell you what, if I was any shorter, I couldn't do this. I'm serious, I'm tiptoeing. I am tippy-toeing. If I was any shorter, I couldn't do this. 90% of you people watching this couldn't do this. Just couldn't do it. You don't have enough lead in your britches, for my damn sake. Stretching out the trot line in the very middle, toward the end of August is what we're dealing with here, time-wise. Toward the end of August. Well, middle of August. Last half of August, put it that way. I'm hoping to catch a big fish that just come off the nest, you know, a few weeks ago. And right now, this time of the year, they kind of get hungry because the fall's coming. And today, I caught, on another video you might have seen, I caught a bunch of perch and some smallmouth. Fish were really biting. That's why I'm going to get this trot line out. Exercise and run to the water. Time to bait trot line out. I'm baiting it out with some perch I caught today. Show you here. Ugh. Big old bluegill right here. Just a regular old bluegill. I'm going to hook him in the back. Sometimes I hook him in the back, sometimes I hook him in the mouth, especially the black perch, or the green ear sun perch, what they call it. There you go. That's a legal perch right there. I'm going to put a smaller perch on here. I got a smaller, there you go. Big old, it's a live minnow, but I'm going to worm him on there, which will ruin his night. That. And I got a montage of hooks in this trot line. No reason. Just some change them out with different hooks sometimes. A nice perch on this one. Green eared sun perch right there. That's a good perch. They're my favorite right there. Of all the perch I use for trot line, that's the best. That is the best. Drop him in the water. There he goes, swimming around, trying to call in a big fish to come and eat him. Well, I'll tell you what, you're going to see, the next thing you're going to see, if everything goes right, the Lord willing, creek don't rise, you're going to see the morning time running this trot line, wading in this cool water early morning, and we'll just see what we caught. And you know what? We caught something, so you better stay there. Back on the river the next morning, and we're running this trot line, and I brought me a pole here with a whopper plopper on it. As you can see there, whopper plopper. I'm a whopper plopper fanatic, okay? I'm gonna throw this out here by these big rocks. I'm gonna see if I can catch a bass right quick while Jackson's recording. See what happens here. That water's cold this morning. I'm telling you, it's cold. Javon Jackson, yeah, he's getting out above his chest. He's trying not to make any noise. I'm gonna pick this trot line up. I don't see anything moving. Oh, there's a fish out there. A pretty decent one too. Hey, we got a fish. We at least got a fish. I'm gonna bait this out as I go. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna bait this out because it's morning time. And I do not like baiting out a trot line. In the morning, it's a horrible thing to do, to have to do, but I have to because we got so much going on tonight. And tomorrow I don't have time to bait out. Well, tonight I don't have time to bait out the rest of this day. So I'm baiting out right now. Again, it's a mortal sin to bait out in the mornings. I'll tell you right now, not a good thing. See that? Little channel cat. But, you know, there's a bigger fish out there. But he is big enough to keep. I'll tell you that right now. 2 pounders. One out there. See that line watch? See that? The fish out there pulling pretty good. I don't think he's a huge fish for sure. But this time of the year, I'll take any channel cat I can because the fishing season around here is winding down. Let's see what I'm dealing with here. Oh, that's a nice channel cat. There's another nice one down there too. So we got two good ones here, Jackson. Don't do that. I don't want to lose him. Got him. It's a 3-pounder here for sure. There's one out there past him just as big. That's a good channel cat right there. There's another one out there just like him. I'm so glad. This time of the year, I'm just glad to catch anything, really. Like I say, the fishing season is winding down here in this part of the country for this particular river. What's there? Well, there's another one here. Here's a good one here. Make sure he's hooked good before I go messing with him, and he is. It's 3.5-pounder, 4-pounder here, maybe 4. Tell you something, this sled, for those of you who are still watching this sled is worth its weight in gold. Put my fish in it, keep all my gear in it. It's just a beautiful situation. He's a little one, but I'll take him. Settle down there, boy. Yeah, he's a keeper. Three and a half 4-pounder. And another channel. I think this is going to be it because we're at the end of the line here, Jackson. Come here now. Stop that. There you go. He's hooked really good, top of the mouth. Oh. 1.5-pounder. I like them little ones like that, though. Well, there you have it. Now, if you look down here, this is our catch, okay? It's a decent catch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good channel cat right there. That's what you call a good mess of fish. Again, I bathed them out. We'll see what happens in the next segment of this video. But appreciate you watching, me and you outside. And I can tell you this much for sure. If you would subscribe and like and comment, I would sure appreciate it. But the next video is coming right around the corner.